Hello Star Wars fans and toy fanatic Steve back again here with your friends. And as for today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the Walgreens exclusive Boba Fett and prototype armor. Now this is a figure that's been quite sought after in the Star Wars community as of lately, deservingly so. It's a great figure. The only thing I can say about that is if you haven't been lucky enough to pre-order one or found one at your local Walgreens as of yet, fret not, friends. Looks like Walgreens is doing a pretty good job of restocking these figures, and they're slowly starting to trickle away down across the United States. So fret not, you should have your Boba Fett prototype armor in your grasp within a couple of weeks if you keep checking your Walgreens in the near future. And what's also a good thing about that is that it should drive the eBay and Amazon prices quite significantly lower if you're not lucky enough to have a Walgreens in the area. So if you're going to go that route, you know, it should drive those prices a little lower. It might save you a little more cash if you're going to go that way. So before we get to the figures, take a look at the box he comes in really quick. Now most of these figures do come numbered, but this one does not come numbered. I'm guessing maybe because it's a Walgreens exclusive, but I really couldn't tell you for sure why it doesn't have a number on there. But you know, nonetheless, still very cool. There's a nice shot of the top of the box here for you. Now you do see that the portrait does retain the dent on the helmet, which is another thing that I have to talk about. If it's a prototype figure, I figured that it shouldn't have the dent there, but again, we'll get to that in just a second here. Nice shot of the back of the box here for you. And this is the same picture as was released with the vintage card figure, as you can see in the background there. Same picture. And a little bit of the text if you'd like to read that. So, let's take a look at the figure here. Now, as I was saying, now the figure itself is an outstanding figure, of course. The only thing is about this figure is that it is a straight repaint of the previous released Boba Fett figure that's been out for quite some time. You know, it's same exact mold, just of course with the different paint scheme. Now this brings me to the only thing that I have a slight drawback about the figure, because you know, the weapons we get with this figure are not the same weapons that should have been with the prototype figure, and I think the armor should have been more of in a pristine fashion. You know, it still retains some of that weathering and, you know, blast damage and stuff like that on the chest plates and stuff, which I think in my opinion should have been more of a clear, you know, undamaged chest armor, and the helmet should have came without the dent as well. But again, these are very minor things, you know, not a big deal, but you know, in my opinion, I thought it would make the figure that much better if it was more accurate to the prototype figure itself. But again, it's still an awesome figure. You know, you get some great detail as far as the figure is concerned. You can see the mold itself is done very, very nicely. Nice detail. The gauntlet's got some nice paint applications on it as well, as with the other side here. And one other thing, that the weapons that he does come with are the same weapons that Boba Fett comes with, the original Boba Fett. Now, the prototype armor Boba Fett is supposed to come with a couple of different weapons. As you can see, we'll show you really quick here on the 3 3/4 version. Did manage to get it right. You do get the smaller, different blaster handgun there, and you do get the correct blaster rifle that comes with the 3 3/4 figure, and that's the weapons it should have come with, in my opinion. Instead, you do get the blaster rifle that's been repackaged here, and again, this is just a straight plastic mold. There's no paint applications at all on this weapon at all, which is another slight drawback, but again, you know, a very minor drawback. You do also get the handgun here. Again, it's a very straight plastic mold, no paint applications as well, but I think they're just not the right weapons that should have been with the prototype armor Boba Fett figure. But again, that is just my personal opinion. Now let's get to this helmet sculpt here is the same helmet sculpt we had previously seen with Boba Fett. The paint applications are done very nicely, as you can see, and he still does retain the dent, which shouldn't be there in my opinion, but you know, overall still very nice. You do get the jetpack as well. It's got some nice paint applications as well. Very nice. It is removable if you like. You can just pop that on and off. It just comes with a small little peg there. Just a closer look at the back of the figure as well. You can see the detail in the belt is done very nicely as well. And you do get the beach towel with the white beach towel there. It's got some nice, hangs very nicely, I should say. And the detail on the legs look pretty good, you know. Again, it's just a straight repaint. The mold is the same, so very nice. As with all these 6-inch figures, you do get some quality articulation as well. Starting with the ball hinged head here, you do get ball joints on the arms there, and you do get ball joints on the elbows here, which is not there's no double jointed elbows, which would have been nice, but you just get regular straight ball joint on that, which is okay, I suppose. You also do get the swivel and ball joint on the wrist as well. On both wrists, I should say. You do have a ball joint on the torso. Ball joints on the legs with the upper swivel movement on top as well. And you do have double jointed knees, which is very cool. That's a great plus. And of course the rocker joints on the ankles. So overall, you're going to get a great looking Boba Fett here figure. But again, just bear in mind, it's just a straight repaint of the original previously released Boba Fett, which is not a bad thing. You know, the previously released Boba Fett was a fantastic figure, great paint applications, great mold, you know, great weathering. So you're pretty much getting the same figure, just with a different paint scheme. And that's pretty much it there. You do see the wiki braids do have a nice molding on there as well, and you see the shoulder pieces do retain the battle damage as well on there, which I think, in my opinion, shouldn't be there. I was hoping maybe more of a glossier paint scheme on the chest armor would have been nice, but it's still, you know, still very cool. So overall, you know, fantastic figure, and highly recommended for anybody's Star Wars collection. And you know, you can never go wrong with Boba Fett, and I'm sure this guy will still be flying off the shelves nonetheless. So thank you very much for joining me today, my friends. I hope you have a great day. See you very soon, because I got a lot more stuff coming your way. Stay tuned, and I will be back with some more Star Wars reviews and other toy action figure reviews as well. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and happy hunting.